What's up, YouTube? NS Overdose here. I'm bringing my update summary of Sword Art Online episode 1 through 15. Um, I prefer this anime to all. I'm a really big fan of this anime. A new anime. They're set to be 25 episodes aired. It's still continuing. They're at episode 16. It's the one that's coming out in 4 days. So basically, I'm gonna explain what is going on in this anime, and for the future videos based on this anime, it's gonna be a review on each individual episode. So basically, what this is, the main character, he became a beta tester for this new virtual reality MMORPG game that came out. If you don't know what that is, a role-playing game where you create your character and you go through an open world and complete side quests, level up, gain experience, and overall the point of it is to defeat the overall boss. So he becomes a beta tester. He knows a little about the game. The real game comes out, thousands of people buy it. Soon as everyone logs in the day it comes out, they get transported back to where they started the game at, and the maker of the game comes and he says, you notice that you can't log out. On the menu there's no log out feature, and he says basically to log out you have to beat the whole game. So one player had to go beat the final boss, or a group of players, or so and so, whatever. And then he goes on to say, if like they remove the helmet on your real body, you lose your memory. If you die in the virtual world, you basically die in real life. What he means by that, your virtual body is your memory, it's your mind, it's your brain. So if that dies, then you're basically brain dead. So he shows articles or news events where people, parents or family members, are actually removing the helmet off of them, and you see them in the hospital. So what happens is, a couple weeks pass. The main character, he goes to this place, and there's a group of people talking about, oh, they're gonna decide to beat the game all as one, so the weaker players don't have to fight the bosses and risk their life. So he pairs up with this woman in a robe or whatever, and what happens is they go fight the first boss. Him being a beta tester, none of the other characters like him, because the beta testers, they think they know more than the other characters, or have secret items the other characters don't. Well, he has the same stuff as a regular player. He has the same manual, everything, and he read it. Most of them didn't. So when they were fighting the first boss, once the first boss attack pattern changed, he knew what was about to happen, and he called it out. And the leader of the group died and told him to protect them, and him and the girl, they just went ham and just shitted on the first boss. And at the end of the fight, the dude that died, friend, was like, oh, you're a beta tester. And like, to keep from stuff breaking out, he said, no, I'm not a beta tester, I just played a lot of other games like this, I know what's gonna happen. So they're like, oh, you're a cheater. Then they was like, no, what's worse, you're a beater. Basically they put together a beta tester and a cheetah, and he said yes. Then he donned the black cloak. As you see his character right here, this is what he put on, and he went on as the strongest fighter in the game. And he came to a guild. For you that don't know what a guild is basically a group of people that fight for one common goal. So he joined the guild. He hid how strong he really was from the guild, because they were weaker players, and like his goal was to protect them if they needed it. And they went on a quest, blah blah. They like got really close, and all of them died, and he felt like it was his fault because he hid how strong he really was. So all of them died, and he became a solo player. His goal was to finish the game by himself so no one else could get hurt. And he got to the front line. The front line is basically all of the strongest fighters, fighting all of the boss battles, going to all of the dungeons, everything. He got to the front line. He was the strongest on the front line. As a solo player, he beat most of the bosses by himself. And the other main character, the girl, she joined this guild. They were a front line. She's also a really good fighter too. And they start falling in love slowly over time. And there's a couple side episodes between him getting to the front line and to him overall entering the guild. And what happened between that time is he went on a mission with her, and she brought up a thing, like a point. She was like, "You're a one-handed swordsman. The advantage of that, you can hold a shield." And then she explained she doesn't use a shield, and she's a one-handed swordsman because of it's her speed attacks that make her such a good fighter. She specializes in speed. So he doesn't say nothing. Something happens with another guild, and he has to go help them fight a boss, and this boss is strong. So he takes on the boss by himself. He realized that he's gonna have to go all out on this boss. So what he does, he asks him to buy some time for him, and he pulls out another sword that he got forged in another side episode, and he started dual wielding with mad speed and fought the boss and killed the boss, barely like surviving too. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, you never told us you had this. No one has ever had it." So when they get back to the town, she says she's gonna leave the guild, and they're gonna just do a team together. And the boss of the guild, well, the head of the guild, he says for her to leave, you have to beat me in a duel. He fights him. He's going hard. He's about to win. One attack, he would have won. Something happened, and time stopped, and the leader of the guild got to put up his shield, and when he did that, he attacked them and he won. So the main character had to join the guild with the girl. Once he joined the guild, he went on a quest. Someone tried to kill him. She came, saved them, and then he killed the dude that tried to kill him. And they started crying, and basically what happened was they got married. They said they were going to get married. They took a break from the guild. This is another side episodes. They just lived together in a cabin or whatever for a while. Then episode 14, you see they come back to the guild. It's called End of the World. They fight a boss as the whole guild together, the front line, and 14 people die, and then they're like, there's 25 floors left to go. They have to fight 25 more just to get to the top. So he started thinking that the leader of his guild, his health didn't get to the yellow, like meaning he was about to die, and he was like, when that happens, he become a totally different fighter. So he attacked them. As soon as he attacked them, the guy, he didn't put up his shield or nothing. He was about to hit his neck, and it said immortal object. And what that meant was this guy was immortal. He was something that couldn't die. And he put it together. He said, "Oh, why would the creator of the game not want to play a game and sit there and watch us?" So he basically figured out that this guy was the creator of the game, just in disguise. It was right. He's meant to be the final boss. What's going to happen is they're going to get all the way up there, then he's going to betray them, and they got to fight him. So with him figuring out, he gave him a chance, an opportunity to fight him, and if he killed them, it would end the game. And he explained the thing about dual wielding. Dual wielding is a hidden ability, a special ability that only one warrior can achieve, and it's meant for the person with the greatest speed and reflexes that will become the hero that would defeat the Demon King, which is the creator of the game. So they start fighting. He's getting ready to lose. His wife, she jumps in the way and takes the hit, and she dies. He picks up her sword. He gets stabbed in the chest, and he dies. But as his body is fading away, it's completely faded, like it's transparent and everything. He like should have disappeared. He defied the rules of the game, somehow moved and stabbed the creator and killed the creator of the game. Ending the world. They stood on something by the horizon. I don't know what they were really standing on, and watch it crumble, and they vanished together. And he wakes up, and he's back in his bed and stuff. And he the weird thing, and actually the cool thing I find about this, he's back in the real world, but with that being a virtual reality game, he still knows his swordman skills. Like, his sister is a kendo artist, and he fights her with the same stance that he would, and like they're going at it. I don't know if he gave up intentionally or if he just lost, but she beat him or whatever. And then I guess, like, well, you find out that they're really not brothers and sisters. I think he said they're cousins, or they might not be cousins, because she, like, he was asleep. She came in the room and was like, "I love you, but your heart belongs to someone else." He was talking about his wife, and she slept with him in the bed or whatever. And the morning, he was like, "Good morning," and he was like sitting on his computer chair, and she got up and ran out, blah blah blah. So he goes see her in the hospital, his wife, because she's like I said, if you die in that game, you lose your brain, your memory and stuff. So he goes see her in the hospital. She's still there asleep. He gets an email. It's a picture of her walking, and what it is she's still asleep in the game, but I heard rumors that another game is about to start, and all the people that died in the first game is in that game. It's part 2, and I'm guessing he's gonna go there and fight in there and save her or something. I don't know. But that's it. So I will be bringing updates on each episode individually from now on. Oh, and if you're wondering why I disable comments on this channel, I actually disable comments so people don't trash talk on it. If you have something that I missed or I don't understand that you do, you can PM me. I will read it and reply. I want to show y'all another channel of mine. This is my channel, youtube.com/stealthytv. As you see, is commentaries. This is our intro. Madden 13 gameplay commentary. Halo 4. This is the Halo 4 gameplay. This is just the intro video. I disable comments on this channel too, so people don't talk junk. I mean, even though people like it and everything, but you still have the people that dislike, that will talk junk, like this guy right here. I don't know why he's so pissed. I asked him, I was like, are you mad that I have the Halo? Oh wait, I was about to say my friend, but you're gonna be fucked by Microsoft. Yeah, you guys suck ball and don't know nothing about Halo. Really? That's why I disable comments for people like that. That's just crazy. This is the Halo 4 complete campaign walkthrough mission 1 entitled Dawn. It's being uploaded right now. Each mission like 40 minutes, so it's a really good game. I suggest it to all. We will be doing Assassin's Creed 3 1 and some more games, so please subscribe to this channel. I will leave it in the description too. Thank you.